Lara Croft is not a horror character. Tomb Raider games are not horror. Why is Lara Croft in a game like DBD? These are things I heard from people in the DBD community talking about Lara not belonging in a game like DBD because she is not from a horror franchise. If you believe the same thing, then that's cool. But I'm here to tell you that you are wrong. Hello everyone, my name is Andrekins, you can call me AK. And welcome to today's video, where we'll be talking about the fact that Lara fucking Croft is in Dead by Daylight and discussing why she belongs in this game, even though a lot of people seem to be against the fact that she got added in a game like DBD because they stated Tomb Raider is not horror. For the people that don't know who Lara is, Lara Croft is the main protagonist of the video game franchise Tomb Raider. She is a highly intelligent and athletic British archaeologist who ventures into ancient tombs and hazardous ruins around the world seeking artifacts. I'm not gonna get into too much detail about Lara's past, because we have three different versions of Lara Croft. The OG Lara from the 1996 to 2003 games. Then we got the first reboot Lara, or the Lara of the LAU trilogy, which consists of three games: Tomb Raider Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld, that came out through the years 2006 to 2008. And finally, we have the second reboot of Lara, aka the Survivor Lara, which is the Lara from the 2013 Tomb Raider game, and the one that is currently going to be added in DBD. I personally grew up with Tomb Raider. My dad was a big Indiana Jones fan and Tomb Raider fan, so he got me into the franchise way too early in my life, back in 2007, when I was just 3 years old. My dad owned a PS1 and he had bought Tomb Raider, the original 1996 game, before I was even born. So as a kid who loved gaming, I wanted to play Tomb Raider. Because my brain was too small at the time and I was super young, I didn't really understand the game back then. Plus, it was pretty hard. My personal favorite Tomb Raider game is Tomb Raider Underworld. It came out in 2008 and had my favorite Lara and my favorite levels. I was happy and somewhat disappointed when I heard Lara Croft was coming to DBD, because I love Lara, but I don't really vibe with the specific Lara Croft we got in DBD, because I personally prefer the older Lara's sassiness, fearlessness, independence, and she was super badass. Where the one from 2013 reboot is most like a newbie, a crybaby, and they try to portray her as this heroine, where OG Lara used to save the world, but not because she wanted to. She was doing it on accident while trying to discover and steal artifacts from tombs. Anyway, this video has gone a bit off track, so let's go back into our main topic. Tomb Raider was never a game based on horror, but it is a game that always had various horror elements in it. For example, in the first Tomb Raider game, you get this huge jump scare of this T-Rex coming out of nowhere, and the whole final stage of the game is set in this golden pyramid of Atlantis, which consists of these walls made out of flesh. And you fight all these supernatural creatures that look scary as fuck, and you legit get to fight a god of Atlantis. You want me to repeat that, or did you understand that? You get to literally kill a god. Another example is in the 2013 Tomb Raider game, where Lara is in these caves fighting these men, where they jump scare you left and right with some quick time events that keep you on edge, and also you get dropped in this pool of blood, which is super creepy down there. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and lie though that Tomb Raider is a horror game, because it's not. I played a good amount of Tomb Raider games, and the aesthetics of the tombs, the darkness inside of them, the feel of isolation most of the games make you feel is definitely a big horror aspect. And this has existed since the OG Tomb Raider game. The feel of isolation got kind of lost in the newer titles, so I understand why some people are against the idea of Lara being in DBD, but let me remind you that none of the original survivors came from any horror franchises. We also got characters like Nicolas Cage in DBD, which had nothing to do with horror, but no one said anything about him, did they? Even killers like Legion have nothing to do with horror. They are legit humans that can just run at a fast speed because the entity gave them that power. Majority of the people I've seen question why Lara is in DBD are people that have never ever played a single Tomb Raider game in their life. How the fuck can these people judge if they have never ever played any of these games to actually know the truth about Lara? Lara belongs in DBD as much as every other survivor does. I'm not 100% pleased with the specific Lara we got in DBD, but it is still Lara, and I'm hoping that we will get other versions of her as cosmetics, so here's to hoping. What do you guys think of Lara Croft being in a game like DBD? Do you hate it because you don't like Tomb Raider? Do you love it because you love Lara as a character? Or are you just okay with it? Let me know in the comments down below. Before I end this video though, I want to briefly mention that the Tomb Raider games are all amazing in their own way. My personal favorite ones are the 3 games that came out in 2006 with 2008 because they had my favorite levels to play on and my favorite Lara as a character. But I am a fan of the OG games as well. 2013 and onwards are still good games, I'm just personally not a fan of them. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. It is completely free and takes 1 second of your time. Also, you can find all my socials such as Twitch, TikTok and my Discord server in the description down below. I stream on Twitch 4 times a week, so you can almost always find me live. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and I will see you everyone in the next one. Bye bye.